Howdy folks, TJ here. Little short video today. Well, none of my videos are super short, but I wanted to show off a little product. This is the first one that I've purchased like this, and the reason I've purchased it is because I want to add some solar capabilities to my homestead here. I consider it a homestead because I've got 10 acres, quite a bit of property. And even though it's just a regular home, but it's up in the mountains of California, and we experience quite a bit of power outages here. Last year, mostly due to the dang PG&E cutting us off on power, and I think the worst one was 4 days, 3 full days of power out. Yeah, I think it was 3 full days, going on the 4th. And that kind of got old because I am unwell, which means no water. And so when power goes out, it's a little worse here. I have to kind of be prepared. What does that mean? Well, I fill the tub with water so we can flush the dang toilet. I can go shit outside if I want. I've got plenty of acres, but I prefer not to. And neither would my wife. She would never do that. So I'm starting to explore solar. I've tinkered with solar in the past. I'm kind of a Volkswagen guy, and I've had various different campers throughout my life. And having a little solar capability out when we're camping is great because we can run various things that we may need to. And so I've got some older stuff that I've had for years, never really used it to its full potential, but I used it a couple of times, so it was at least fun. Those fun things was a little briefcase solar panel set that I got actually from Europe, believe it or not. I think it was called Photogenics Universe. I've got them in the other room. It was a small 40-watt briefcase type of power. And back then when I bought it, that was pretty good. I think the biggest one they had at the time was 60. So I was like, oh yeah, 40 watts. This is awesome. It had its own built-in controller. And what I would do is I connected that up to my Volkswagen Vanagon. Had a nice marine type of battery in there that could take good charges and then discharge more than your typical car battery. And so I was running this little portable Dometic little freezer fridge, and it worked pretty good, kind of fun. So now I'm exploring things a little deeper. I want to have it for home use. I want to be able to power my full-size refrigerator. I would like to have it for multiple days, but I'm going to have to get a pretty good system to do that. So what I'm shooting for is maybe a system that can power my refrigerator for at least 2 full days. And then if I need to charge up those batteries with either an automobile, or I may get a small little propane generator, because I'm on propane here. We don't have your typical gas. I'm not in a city, so I don't get natural gas. I have to get propane delivered. But I've got a big tank, and you can get small propane generators. So what I was thinking is have it mostly solar, because I don't want the noise. I don't want to sit there and for hours like some other people do. This day and age, batteries are getting pretty capable. So what I'd like to do is be able to power a refrigerator for as close to 2 days as I can. And then if I need to charge up those batteries during that time, I would like to have some updated solar capability, meaning not 40 watts, but more like 200, 300, 400 watts. Movable ones that I can take on vacation with us when we go out. So I want my solar battery setup to be portable enough that I could still take it on trips, but yet capable enough to do things at home. So I'm honing in on, I'm learning all these things. So anyway, rather than talk about what I'm looking at the future, I need to figure out what my power requirements are now. So my first goal is to power that refrigerator. So I bought this device by Topgreener. It can be accessed with your Android or iPhone, and you can monitor whatever you plug into it and get some feedback of how much power you're using. So my refrigerator's, I figure, is going to be one of the big ones. And that's the thing. I want my food to not spoil. I don't have to waste ice cream, dang it. So I got this Topgreener device, and I'm going to pop it open just so you can kind of see what it looks like. And then I'll go show you one that I've already connected up to my refrigerator. And I've already quickly learned that my refrigerator, it's probably about 20 years old. It's an Energy Star capable refrigerator, but it's not like an old 80s refrigerator, and it's not a current one. The reason I'm saying that is back in the 80s, I would think your refrigerator was probably doing, and hopefully I'm pronouncing this right, but 1 kWh, I think is kilowatts per hour. So average in a year for an old refrigerator was like 1700. Where a modern refrigerator of this day and age, a full size, is more like a little under 400. So I want to know what mine was. 20-year-old refrigerator, Kenmore from Sears, still working good. So I've learned that it's about 850. So I'm not really bad like the crappy old 80s, and I'm not really good like the current, but I'm kind of in the middle. So that's not bad. No, I'm not going out to buy a new refrigerator, but I would like to figure out what I'm going to need. So right off the bat, it looks like I'm in that 2.5 roughly kWh, kilowatts per hour in a year's time. So that's like 2,500. Hopefully I'm saying that right. Anyway, and the average refrigerator does, nearly that, I guess. So I've got a lot to learn. I need a lot more to read. But what I'm thinking I'm going to have per month or per day is a battery that can handle 2.5 kilowatts per hour. That's a lot. So anyway, let me just show off this. Sorry I went too deep into that, and probably some of it's wrong. So don't take my information for Bible work. But what I figured out is if I get a semi-decent backup battery system, I can power my refrigerator for at least 24 hours. And I'm talking about one that can give me about 2.5 kilowatts hours of battery time. That can last me a whole day. So if I'm supplementing it with some solar panels, maybe I can get a day and a half. If I want to go beyond that, I need to get something bigger. So, what's this little device? So I got the square one. They made some round ones, but it means that your typical 2-plug receptor is going to lose one. So I got these square ones. You can actually plug 2, hopefully you're seeing this clear enough, into a receptacle. And so this is how I just opened it out of the box. There's the little box that it came in. Generic box. Inside, broke the box already. Inbox came with a couple little pamphlets, how to get my extended warranty. Instead of 1 year, they give you 2. And then this big old long, I've already read this, so I'm not going to show it to you too much, but basically a little booklet that goes ticker tape, dum 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 dum, with how to set up your little new box, which I've done. I've access to my home network, and I've connected it to my phone. On the front is a little peel-off sticker. I'm not going to peel this one off because I don't know where I'm going to plug this one yet. I got a pack of 4 for $30. So $7.50 a piece. On the back, they gave you a little protection plug to protect your plug. That's cool. I'll stick that back on for now. And all you're basically, there's an on-off button for manual that you can click to manually turn it on and off. And you can do that via your Wi-Fi network at your home. So I can use my phone, which is recording this right now, turn it off, turn it on, and access all sorts of information. So let me take that off my phone. I'll just go quickly show you the one I have in my refrigerator room. Do I need to show that? No, it's just that plugged into a wall with my refrigerator plugged into it. But I will try to record somehow. Maybe I could screen record my Android phone recording and showing their little app, Topgreener app I downloaded, that shows you some information. That may be helpful. So let me see if I can figure that out. I'll edit it in. But anyway, just want to do a video about me exploring solar again, but a little bit more capable system for my home. And so I can handle these big power outages we are going to have for the next 10 years, I guess. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll figure out how to get my iPhone Android contents on my movie or video. Thanks. See ya. Alrighty, time to do a little bit of a screencast. I did download a program for my Android phone, and it's the Topgreener application. That I'm going to be running, and going to do a screencast, and it's called, what was the name of the program? Screen something or another. Anyway, it's a screencast program. Lets me record audio and the screen at the same time. Very cool. The funny thing is, Android app actually has a built-in one for, I saw it for the Samsung, but for some reason the Google Pixel phone doesn't have it as a canned application. I had to download a third-party program to do it. Oh well. So let's go ahead and launch the Topgreener application. And you see my little pretty mug in the picture. Hello. And so you'll see that I've got 3 of those square plugs throughout my house, and I've named them. One's called Smart Square Guest Bedroom. One is Smart Square Office, and one is Smart Square Fridge. Let's go to the fridge first because I've been recording that the earliest. So I'm just going to tap on that on the screen. And I don't want to turn this off. And in fact, my thought is that if I'm going to be leaving for any extended period of time after I've done my initial testing, I'm going to unplug this one from the refrigerator because I don't want to accidentally shut it off. Yeah, probably be stupid if I did that, huh? The main thing I want to show you is down at the bottom there's switch, schedule, timer, and statistics. All I want to really care about at this point is the statistics. So let's go ahead and pop that one on. And you'll see that my refrigerator right now, and it's the only thing I have connected to it, is current 1196 milliamp. It's pulling 130 roughly watts, volts 121. And the in total, so far this month, I've used 17.16 kilowatt hours of power. And I think I've been running it now 5-6 days, something like that. Today, I'm on 1.5. Let's go look at the stats for the month of July so you can kind of see I'm a little all over the place for my initial testing of my fridge. I normally leave my fridge set at 38 I think I had set for refrigerator and -8 for freezer. And let's go look at the stats. So July, you're going to see it all over the place. Let me move my little face up here. So the first day, back on the 7th, I had just plugged it in about 8 o'clock at night. 7th, 8th, or I should say July 8th, was the first day that I did a full 2.61. I thought, hey, that's pretty dang good. All of a sudden, boom, temperature started going up outside, near 100 the last couple of days. So you'll see 3.75 on the 9th, and then bam, almost 6 on the 10th. 5.92, and I thought, wow, that's really strange. It wasn't like I was opening the refrigerator and stuff all day. So I started thinking, well, maybe it's just because I don't turn my AC on until later in the afternoon, and it's getting hot, so the refrigerator's working more. So I did go lower my temp. I lowered it to -3 in the freezer, and 40, I think I set for the refrigerator. And all of a sudden, boom, you'll see that I dropped down below 3, 2.94 yesterday. So that's a good sign. Maybe I'll leave it at that and see if everything stays cool enough, because I'd prefer to be 3 or under for my refrigerator. Otherwise, I'm going to have to really get a super duper battery backup set up for keeping a fridge powered on during power outages. Anyway, so that's my refrigerator. Now let's go check out my my office. So what do I have connected to my office? Come on, come up. Sometimes the program's a little weird. I'm tapping it. There we go. Stats. So on my office, I've got connected my Verizon, not Verizon, how much use satellite internet. So I've got the router modem connected. I'm on AT&T wireless home phone service. It's like a home phone, and you connect your old type of phone to it, but it goes off of the cellular network. So I've got that box connected to it. I've got my WeBoost antenna booster. I live up in the mountains of California, so I get really bad cell signal, if nothing at all. So I've got a little WeBoost antenna. So I've got that connected. And what else do I have connected? One other thing. I'll remember it later. Anyway, things for basic communication. In case the power goes out, I need to have that running. I don't have any computer. Well, I did have a computer connected to it for a day, and you'll see what the power was. But my thought is if the power goes out, I'm going to switch to a MacBook and just charge it up once during the day, get it through part of the day, charge it, and then get through. It'll be a lot less power. So let's actually look at the month of July, and I'll show you what I'm talking about. So my first full day using my big main gear computer still connected, I was up to 2.33. Then all of a sudden I took that off on the 11th. And things dropped down considerably, or part of the day through the 10th, I guess. So the 11th was my first day of just my communication devices. And so that dropped down to 0.74. Today, so far, I'm at 0.52. So it looks like probably the odds are I'll be under 1 at some point for the rest of the day. So that's this Energy Monitor app. Pretty useful, I think, just to kind of find out what power I'm pulling from my refrigerator, number one, and then my communication devices. So if the power goes out, I can still make a call through my AT&T wireless phone thing, and I need the WeBoost to be working for that. So that's why I've got that all connected up. So anyway, that's it. Thanks for watching. See ya.